But I feel like we also invest a lot in our people, more so than a lot of other places. I'm biased, obviously, because I love this place. But at the same time, when someone calls and they speak to a company, like they got a question on whatever they purchased and whatever, that person isn't happy as a person, they're probably not going to have a good experience. And I think that's something that it's definitely something I pride myself on, and I know that our leadership prides themselves on getting everyone in our company to feel that way. So when we answer the phone and someone just got a 40% rate increase or 180%, which we've seen, we are compassionate, we understand, but also at the same time, those calls are coming in right and left. It's kind of hard to keep your composure, but if you're happy, it's not, So I think that's something that I really value, and especially working in the same office as the service team. Heard some tough calls, and we have that cool call monitoring feature that you can kind of tap in. And I've heard some live tough calls of how everything is going on, but I just value our service team and how they've changed and promoted what we can control. We continue to invest in our auto insurance products. We continue to invest in things that we can control and add value to our clients. And I think we're a lot better at rounding an entire account as opposed to focusing on something that really is out of our control. How do you guys feel about that?
I just think educating, kind of what Tori alluded to earlier, just educating, clients, educating realtors, educating mortgage lenders. We're getting calls all the time asking what's going on out there. And I really haven't. Everybody's been super receptive. I haven't spoken to one person that knew what was going on, and then by the end of the story, for them to not understand and really want to do something about it too, like hopefully what we're going to see soon. So I think just educating everybody. It's a shame that you don't see it on the news. You don't, there's very few news articles you could read on. I'm sure everybody wants to read insurance articles, right, in their spare time. But
I think we're the only 3 people that have Insurance Journal on our phones as an application. But,
but yeah, it's been
the only
tough.
3.
So educating, I think, has been the biggest thing. Being an advisor,
Right. Yeah.
So
you mentioned value. I always like to think of where can we provide more value. Right. And yes, you obviously as an insurance advisor, you want to have the keys to the kingdom. So you can always help in other lines of business. But going beyond that, to your point, I think education is key. You're telling me a homeowner in Florida doesn't want to know what's going on with legislation on the floor in Tallahassee? Mm-hmm. They want to know what's going on with an HOA change. You tell me they don't want to know about what's going to happen with the insurance market. And I don't know what the statistic would be, but you would imagine most homes in Florida probably have a mortgage attached to it.
Right.
And that's, whatever's happening legislation-wise could directly affect the mortgage industry and how they structure their loans. I mean, you're telling me a homeowner doesn't want to know about that? I think they do. Yeah. I think most do. And I think that's one of the biggest things for us is education, helping with other lines of business. Can I save money elsewhere and put you in a better option on top of what's going on with the home? Because we can't really handle the home. Maybe there's no other options. Right. I just think there's so many ways you can provide value now, more so than years past, that's what kind of gets me juiced about what we do and what we stand for.